Hero would get a Dendro vision, wouldn't he? Hero would be blessed by the god of weed. Good day, good people on the fine day in the year of the Resolve Tooling. Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, the Animal Cars. If you know me as the man who, I'm getting used to these new lights. Right now, it is still technically Pride for this recording and the next recording, and maybe is the first on Monday? It's on Monday, so it's just these last two recordings actually. Yeah, I want to set it back to rainbow. Since these lights are, we're gonna have to get some new string lights because, well, whoever or whatever happened to Wednesday pretty much kaput those lights, which is very sad. But you know what? In like the next couple of weeks, I'll find another pair. They were here for a good chunk of time. I'll miss them. But you know what? That's, speaking of Wednesday, the AWE must go on. And after our all AV meeting, we do have some announcements for you guys. And it's Inferno next week. And I suppose it's kind of a special Inferno. It is the Independence Day weekend Inferno. It is a star-spangled Inferno. And after our all AV meeting, I said, just no. We were like, who's gonna take the mantle of the AWE? I said, no shot and no thank you. Saturday AV, Mafia AV said, no, I'll pass. Monday AV was like, I got a whole bunch of Fire Emblem still to play. Thursday AV's fired, and Wednesday AV's gone, so it was kind of between Tuesday AV, Mastermind AV, Lead AV didn't want to do it. Look, at the end of the day, Sunday AV said, well look, if nobody else wants to do it, because it is a chore. It is a chore. It was a unsung, he was an unsung hero of the AV, to be honest. Sunday AV is taking over, and he's taking over Inferno. Over the last couple of days, he's kind of been gathering information, talking to some of you guys, and also talking to the champions, talking to the talent in the AWE. So what I've been told is, let me get out my notes actually. Sunday gave me some details. I talked to Freaking Sayaka, he says. Freaking Sayaka says her title reign is just beginning. People say that she shouldn't have beaten Hina, that she couldn't beat Hina, that Hina's title reign was far from over, but she is making a habit of doing the impossible. So Sayaka said she wants to continue to do the impossible by defending the title at every AWE show. Starting at Inferno, the Star-Spangled Edition, Sayaka will apparently be holding an open challenge for the AWE Championship. Anybody can answer the call. Which is, you know what? More power to the champ. I don't know why I threw that. There's still other things on this piece of paper. So Sayaka will be having an open challenge. Let me brief through, because there's a lot of notes on here, but only a couple of them have to do with matches right now. The tag team champions for the women's division are also looking to throw down. More importantly, they're looking to throw down in the summertime with the folks who earned a title opportunity in the wintertime. It will be Racket of Psalm versus the Nightmare Before Christmas for the AWE Tag Team titles. And of course, Yuri, the tables champion, will go one-on-one with a newcomer and the winner of the gauntlet match at the anniversary of Fracture. She's currently undefeated in the AWE. Francisca Von Karma versus Yuri is official. Tables title on the line, Sayaka's title on the line, the AW Championship, the tag team titles for Racket of Psalm on the line. You know what? For a first night, that is a star-studded, that is an action-packed night, and I'm sure there's still stuff that he's got to sort out. So I guess we'll see what will be sorted out then. For right now, though, we gotta get on, because you know. I'm out of town this weekend, so I mean, like, I gotta go, I gotta do some things. So we actually have to go in through here and say, hey, it's the Danganronpa Hunger Games. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing fantastic. Today is War Games, and by that I mean we have a cast of characters who I would be like, who would we be bringing to war? Who would be either, you know, being brought to war or in some combination reminds me of a tank, because everyone's got tanks today, so who knows how long this is gonna go, if we're being completely honest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start off at the top, shall we? We have, more than meets the eye, the tag team champions in play. We have Praise and Aru, the Agents of Chaos. Who knows, we could have a third person in this match. Damnation, Monodam and Kibo, Kid Rock, Monokin and Alice, Hamtaro, Hifumi, and Mika. Where there's smoke, there's Nagito and Yoimiya. She's clearly going to be firing out of the tank. Nail Party has Rantaro. And Kana, who, you know, wears a metal bucket, so, you know, metal tank. She's protected like a tank. Cut above the rest of Munakata and my boy Sleepover, Masaru and Choma. Wouldn't bring them to War Games, but you know what? They probably have played a lot of video games, probably know what they're doing. Just Monica has Monica and Monica. IT Club has Shihiro, and once again for the video games, it's Futaba. She's a gamer girl. Poor Unfortunate Souls, Juzo and Tengen. Too Sweet has Izuyoi and the Raiden Shogun. Anything for her, Mukuro and Desahiko. Ghost Zone has Kori and Vivia. What I Go to School For has Chisa and Nightwing, Maskoto from Team Makoto. Gamble Pays Off with Celeste and Yelan. Stop, Look, and Listen has Komaru and Sophie. Memories Key has Kyoko and Yuma. Pimps Mafia has Kazuichi and Peko. Cops and Robbers has Taka and Leon. Get Motivated, Azuru and Nekamaru. Sick Wheels has Mondo and Mitsuru. Straight to the Point has Seiko and Genocide Jack. The Pancake Champion is in action for Rebel Hearts with Mitarai and Kazuha. Big and Tall has Fat Togami and Crazy Oak Extra Large live entrance with the Great Gozen and Shinyan. Music Theory has Shuichi and Heizo. Laser Focus has Tinko and Natsumi. Don't Hat the Player, Hat, Hero, and Hook. Once again, Hook is just, she probably has incredible ideas. Beneath the Mask has Jotaro and Shao. Fast Food Fight has Maki and Teto. Large and in Charge has Big Junko. If you're going to war, you gotta bring the giant Junko. And Togami. God Amongst Kings has Zhongli and Ryoma. Hot Docs has Taichi and Dottore. He's probably going to not be working for the right side. He might be working for both sides, to be honest, and then take advantage at the end. Devotees has Mikan and Camilla. PTA has Usami and Joe, Mama Hendry. Kaimi River has Kai and Hina. Full Course Meal has Ruka and Dedu, and that is our game. It is the 28th of June, and it is time to actually hit the wheel. I don't know if I have the wheel up, surprisingly enough. Here, let me get it real quick. I'm surprised I didn't have the wheel open. I usually have the wheel open on a pen tab, but I must have closed it recently. Let's get, oh, I see. I see. The wheel is most definitely open, but it is open on Stream AV's whatchamacallit. In fact, we can go ahead and hit this Agent of Chaos music, shall we? I do believe that is what we shall do. So let's do just that. We are still we have pretty new champions, and we are, hold on. There we go. Just at 10%, so let's drag this over here for you guys. Let's do it. I mean, it could hit. I wouldn't be entirely shocked, but like, I still doubt it. Let's see if it is. Will we be saying, woo, yeah, woo? Will we have Pandreo also in this thing? Let's find out right here, right now, as the wheel goes round and round. And no, it does not. Order very much remains, but like, look, if Chaos reigned, I think we'd all be like, huh, we'll all be. When in fact, we will not be, because instead, we will be playing the game as usual. Take us back over. Who do you got first, second, and third? I do need to go through your comments very quickly. Admittedly, I do not remember what I asked you guys last. I do. It was, what are you fearful of? What animal are you the most afraid of? And I do want to see those responses. I remember seeing some of them, but I haven't gone through extensively yet. So let's do that right here, right now, starting at Le Bottom. we had any wasp, and you know what? From opening it all, I actually strongly agree with that. I do hate wasp. Wasp rather. I'm going to hard agree with you. Simulation, you're high. Said Anthony Sub. I'm a boneless wing guy too. The bones are so dumb. Hey, look, I'm here for that. For real, for real. Let me see. Matthew Glover, scared of owls. And you know, I understand, like, the owls turn their heads around. I kind of like owls. I think they're pretty cool. Let me see. Cherry of the berries. Let me see. Hippos. Thanks to Hippo, apparently. Always been terrified of bulls. Honor mentioned a spider. I'm terrified of them, but they're pretty chill. I've never been, like, super duper afraid of spiders unless they are, like, all over the place. Like, there's like these little, like the little black ones that just go shoo, 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 shoo. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those ones, but like, there's just a spider that's chilling in a corner. I had kind of a pet spider last summer. He just built a web in the corner of my room. And I was like, man, every so often, like one of those like not mosquitoes, but like one of the things that kind of look like mosquitoes flies in here, and it'll get caught in there. I was like, hey, you know what? You're a real one. Oh man. I like that spider. I should have named him. I don't think I ever named him. Name the rest in peace to him, but name that spider that was in my corner. Jack's fan. I just remembered it. And for real, I kind of do remember that spider fondly. I do like that. I missed him. He was a lad. Jack's fan says spiders. I'm sorry for anyone who was arachnophobic. Let me see. I feel bad that I'm gonna miss most of Fracture tonight, said Kuzu. Hey, don't worry. It is what it is. Life happens. I miss things all the time. Fears, alligators, and giant snakes. See, I'm okay with like pet snakes, but if I saw like a snake in the wild, I'd be like, it's usually more afraid of me. But if it's like a large snake, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Oh man. Arena event, I hate this. Kotoko goes to that Irminsul thing to completely erase. Oh my gosh, erase everything. Let me see. Dragon Force Czar says also boss in the metaverse kept killing people, was 1000% Okamura. Yeah, the Big Bang Burger boss, not a fan of that, but animal that scares you the most. Anything with more than 4 legs. I don't know. I mean, like, what about like crabs? I think crabs are pretty cool. And lobsters. Let me see. Real or fake, alive or dead, doesn't matter. Spiders, bugs, burn. Fair enough. Kokichi, whose birthday was last Friday, said Avi's going to say happy birthday to me, right? Hey, we went out later that evening, we had a squad supper, and your team won. You didn't really want it, but your team did win. Lady Psyche says spider. Spider was like I mean, like, that makes sense, it's the universal answer, but I can kind of tolerate them if they're just hanging in their web in the corner. Exactly, that's why I was like, the spider that I had in the corner of my room, that guy was, I loved him, he was chill. What did they start roaming around? Nope. Let me see. Cat Bubbles. Cat Bubbles says, I have to say tarantulas. I'm already scared of bugs, but this is a giant spider with fuzz all over its body, and I think it's also venomous. You can have the venom removed and keep it as a pet, but I mean, like, you know, would not enjoy having one jump on me. Oh yeah, no, I would not be vibing with that, to be honest. And then lastly, Thunder, who said, the most dangerous animal in Denmark is the small bug, and I did read this one actually, ticks. And I do have a tick story, but I'm not gonna, I will not share it. Maybe one day I'll share it, because I had a tick go to a place that is not safe for work, and it was in Florida too. And that, you know what, that doesn't surprise me. I've basically told you most of the story already. I was a wee lad. It was not a good time. I also hate ticks. But yeah, you know, 100%. Really hate ticks. Speaking of which, Cat recently got 2 ticks on his back. Luckily, we discovered it quickly. He's also vaccinated. Yeah, ticks can be really, really dangerous. They are big disease spreaders. It's crazy. That being said, thank you for the comments. Do I have a question for you guys this time? Of course I do. Not on the ready. I'm trying to think of what I talked about with the homies this week, and I'm actually going to see those homies that I usually have these questions with. Oh man, I feel like there was a good question earlier, but instead, maybe I'll just come up with something real quick. Let me see. Have we talked about pets? I don't know if we've talked about pets. Maybe we... must have talked about pets in the past, right? I must have asked you guys about pets. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hey, do you have any? Well, let's make this a question so anyone can answer it. Do you have any pets? Let me know that. Secondly, if you do, what do you have? If you don't, or if you do rather, what would be your dream pet if you could have any pet in the world? So we've gone from animals that we really hate to animals that we would love to have as pets. Any animal in the world, and there were no laws restricting you from having that animal, what animal would you have as a pet? And that I think I want to know. So that last part applies to anyone, and then of course, you know, earlier on you're like, oh, the pets, what do we have and who do we have? Or if you had, or etc. I had a dog in my childhood. It was a black lab. His name was Rocket. He was a homie. That being said, I mean, I got a turtle now. His name's Pilot. He's over there. He's vibing. I think I've actually only mentioned Pilot's existence on I think Saturday is actually the only one who mentioned it. I don't think I've mentioned it at all. He's actually over there vibing right now. I don't know if if I completely mute this and I'm like completely quiet, you can kind of hear the water in the filter. But he's over there. He's pretty dope. I like him. He's a dork. He's a dummy, but I do like. He's a homie. I like him a lot. That being said, let me know that. I'm gonna pick first, second, and third. We're gonna get this episode started. Give me. We couldn't have been going for 16 minutes already. My bad. We're gonna do Nail Party. We're gonna do just Monica, and we're gonna do anything for her. Those are my picks. We're not rolling. We're just proceeding. Here. You know what? It's because we had a lot of announcements for Inferno. Hey, you know what it is? We had a good time. Pilot, good on you. Let's start round one. Let's start this bad boy. And I need to get some things out because the Retribution Rumble, as we see, someone has just earned their spot before dying, which is kind of crazy to me. And the horn bearers are sounding, so go ahead, horn bearers, do what you like to do. Yeah, sound those horns. Yeah, sound those horns. We a sound those horns. Clap, clap. Doom, 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 doom. Thank you, horn bearers. Let's actually do it. As Jotaro twiddles his thumbs, I don't know why I played that when I know that I'm about to have to play this music, because Monokid, he didn't die first, but he said, hey, yo, this Retribution Rumble thing, I want in so Monokid. The bluest of the Monicas, Dabba-dee-dabba-dow, is now entering the Retribution Rumble match. Not the first bear, as his father is already there. But in comes Monokid as well, and of course we'll have at least one more person this episode. I wonder how many people will have this episode. The odds have been increased ever so slightly as we proceed. Yet again, as Raiden creates marketable plushies of Mukuro, without her permission. Mukuro's mad, but they have a chance, before they have a chance to react, they sell like hotcakes, they're both rich. Peko sizes her muscles, big and strong, and we are zoomed in, good. I thought we were not zoomed in. Let me see. Shuichi takes selfies on top of his rad tank. Kyoko patrols Ninko lying in various places. Corey found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Shoma uses mysteriously has to knock out Teto, and Sophie death colors on the both of them. Kibo just wants to be helpful. Shiro finds a massive sack of apples, and Apple a Day keeps the doctor away. Thank goodness. Keep Dotori away. Joe Mama Hendry knocks out Hifumi to fistfight, death color on him. Mikan challenges Kibo to a duel, he bites the dust, and another one, and another one, and another one bites the dust. Mitrai finds a skateboard, time to do some sick moves. Wait a minute. Kibo, you were the first one out. Hey, you know what? I heard you want to enter this Retribution Rumble. Then get in there, Kibo. Keyboy! Keybroski! I did write Keybroski, I did not write Keybo or Keyboy. That is the Keybroski out here. He's in that Retribution Rumble match. Thank you very much, Keybo. You get in there. I'm very proud of you. How dapper and how handsome, indeed. Alright. Let me continue as, we saw that skateboard. Taka challenges Mitsuru and Chisa to an anything goes pancaking competition. Chisa murders the both of them and eats a single pancake, so I guess she's going on to the World Pancake Championship match, which is slowly filling up, but like not even close to full, but you know, very, very slowly. Kai tries to kill the Raiden Shogun, but the Raiden tries to bribe him, now rich. Kai takes the money and kills the Raiden Shogun anyway. Barbara, have y'all seen that one song? The Barbara Rhubarb Pie song that's like a German song that the people do the dance to. I'm not gonna pretend like I know the words. Maybe one day I will. I won't. It's like a German tongue twister. If you haven't seen it, you might like it might strike. It might like be awakening some of the synapses in somebody's brain. But that's what every time I see Barbara's name now, that's what I see. Ifumi doesn't really understand what's happening. Futaba tries to kill Izui, but Izui retaliates and kills her instead. The Archon Group and Crazy Uncle Extra Large grant her a cryo vision. Ruruka seems unshaken by any of this. Mika kind of wanders off and gets lost and never be seen again. Juzo starts sobbing uncontrollably. Usami fires. Of course it's Usami. Of course it's combat ready Usami who does this. We gave everyone a tank, nobody used it. Usami was like, well, if none of y'all are gonna use it, don't mind if I do. Mukuro won't give up so easily. But also Hiro, Heizo, Dedu, Maskoto, Monodam, and Izuru are all dead. Mukuro won't give up so easily. Kazuichi formally invites Monika to his harem. She graciously accepts, and she's gonna tear it apart from the inside out, as if it's not already torn apart. Yeah. Camilla found a fishing rod, now she can catch all the fish. There's not even fishing in your Fire Emblem game. Big Junko has a strong sense of justice and turns face, if that ain't the shock of the century. Mondo attacks Dottore and kills him before Taichi can react. Their rivalry seems to even extend here into the Hunger Games. There's nothing Taichi can do. Sarah really doesn't want to, but finds herself having to get rid of Kana. Izuoi looks around for Steph's grounds. There's a lot of gold there, so I assume there's a Yi-Ball in action. Yomiya trips and falls flat on her face, and Kazuha finds a Yi-Ball. Yelan steals it, then Komaru steals it, then Jack steals it, then Celeste steals it. And Dottore is immediately back. He arises, he fell down, and then he rose back up like a zombie. And he did the Thriller a little bit. He was like, do-do-do. Anyway, we got a zombie Dottore. That's even worse than the regular one. Ryoma finds the climate change remote. Togami is ready for target practice. He finds a handgun laying around. Seiko cleans up Izuru's body. Nakamura will find a dimensional scythe. Those were supposed to be collected at the end of season 4, my brother. Munakata attempts to kill Ryoma and Zhongli. He intervenes rather to protect him. Zhongli dies in the attempt. Rantaro, Makoto, Mikan play suspenseful music as Yoimiya chases Yelan. Monika sets down a trap. Shao attempts to kill Komaru and Sophie. Komaru, but Sophie intervenes just in time. Sophie had to kill Zhao to protect Komaru's life. Vivia gets caught in one of Monika's traps. Shinyan found some moon shoes. Patsugami finds some leather scraps. Sakura finds a one-up mushroom. See how that plays out. Nightwing follows some sparkles, discovers a magic wand. There's a lot of items in play right now. Taichi starts sobbing uncontrollably. Yasuhiko hits on Mukuro, but Mukuro finds it suspicious. Alice finds a boombox, time to play some sick beats. Leon recalls something about Taka, sobs quietly. Chisa accepts for shadows. Chisa gains a power persona. Yuma puts on a death color on Leon while he's asleep. Hook is being adorable as always. Angie tries to keep telling a joke, but it always falls flat. Natsumi found a bike. Cue the bike theme. Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, bike theme, baby. As Sophie wants to protect Komaru, don't we all? Maki thinks of a dark poem. Teto accepts her shadow as Teto and gains the power of Persona. Tinko does her best to avoid Natsumi. Monika relentlessly kills Tinko in the name of Kazuichi. The Pimp's Mafia is growing stronger. I can't believe that Munakata's killed somebody. Masaru finds a dapper suit. He's looking dapper. Nagito steals that E-ball at the last moment. The great Gozu finds a rocket launcher. That's gonna end well. Makoto, Rantaro, and Mikan grab their instruments to practice together. Izuru is dead, and the Archon Group will Hina and grant her an Animo vision. I figured that she would be Hydro, but you know what? To each their own. We have indeed lost 63 remain though. And we do have a zombie Dottore lurking about as we hit a Clair de Lune 4. Kibo, Taka, Mitsuru, Raiden, Futaba, Mika, Hiro, Heizo, Dedu, Maskoto, Monodam, Izuru, Dottore, Kana, Zhongli, Zhao, Tenko. When I said Kibo, I meant Kibroski, because that's his name now. You can't convince me otherwise. Let's continue. Kibroski's about to hit that woo woo woo. Don't tempt me, you guys. Don't tempt me. The Long Island Ice Key. Alright, we're gonna continue before I lose my mind and something happens. Round 2 begins as Kazuichi places a new feather on his pimp hat. Shoma can't help but admire his own genius mind. What in the world? Juzo found a chainsaw. He's about to start cutting people's limbs off. That's unfortunate. Yuma steals Nagito's G-ball, runs off with it. Nightwing gestures angrily towards Shuichi, says, petroleum spectroleum. Shuichi only has petroleum spectrum. Anyway, has time to feel his pancreas turn to cheese before he topples over dead. And then they play a sad song for Shuichi. Good on you, Hornbearers. I'm very proud of you. Camilla casts around the road, pulls out a tuna. Someone's eating good tonight. Dotori's body continues to rot, decompose as it continues to move. That Togami is whirling leather scraps outside to behold. Natsumi found a table. Sakura feels bad for Hiro. Thinking about joining the mafia, apparently. Says, hey, consigliere, come on back to life. Celeste hums a song to herself. The Archons see Grip until Mondo grant him a Hydro Vision. Vicious Tiger charges Ryoma, who surprisingly shakes his paw and rides into the arena. Chisa tries to kill Togami, but Togami tries to bribe her. Chisa just leaves the arena, a very rich woman. Munakata sneaks up on Kyoko, but Kyoko's known that she's been followed for ages now. Counterattacks and takes out Munakata Joe Hendry, or Joe Mama. Somehow finds a suit of steel armor, puts it on. It gleams with a dazzling shine. Komaru said, look, Nekomaru's already in that Retribution Rumble. I think we just need to remove that NE and make sure that Komaru's also in that Retribution Rumble. So, Komaru, do your thing. Komaru Naegi has joined up into the Retribution Rumble. One of these days, I really am gonna just break out a trombone, and it's gonna be a fantastic time. I'm gonna have to get like a mute for it though, because those things they loud. That's a loud brass instrument. I'll tell you what. That being said, Komaru, good luck to you. Big Junko fights for truth, honor, and justice. Big Junko becomes Super Big Junko. She's even bigger than before. It feels horrible. Or rather, sorry for Vivia, frees him from the trap. Hifumi, feels defeated after losing his teammate. He feels lonely. Hifumi has let him in. Great Gozu fires a rocket at Fumi, who gets rather absolutely blown to bits. Vivia tries to kill Joe Mama Hendry, but Joe Mama Hendry diverts the knight's blow. The knight's armor diverts the blow. Yomiya takes selfies on her rad tank. Tengen finds a neon open sign. Uh-oh, are we about to go shopping? Monica has found a dimensional scythe. No, Nekomaru did. I was looking way further down. Monica has found a table. Mikan can't take her eyes off of Camilla. Mashu feels strong after anything. Barbara creates a marketable blush of Celeste. They're both rich because they sell like hotcakes. Mai finds Thursday V's shoe. I don't care about that. I want to find Saturday V's shoes. Come on, let him be found. Nekomaru slices open a dimensional rift, Spire style, kicking Vivia into the despair dimension. This man's got freed from the trap not but 8, maybe 12 events ago, and then Nekomaru says, well, get out there. And I can hear Vivia now. I want to die someday. Classic Vivia. Mukuro feels protected by her wealth. Nagito also found a massive sack of apples. He said, well, now that there's a zombie doctor out there, munch, munch, I gotta keep the doctor away. Hitaro finally snaps. He's now frenzied. Detsihiko doesn't care much for this place. Crazy Oak Extra Large calms down for good. No longer the whims of a changing brain. Chihiro peels a Honeycrisp apple. It's pretty... Ew. Daichi is on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Yelan and Celeste get into an argument over who should be in charge. Kai finds a pitchfork, which he figures is great for lobbying enemies. Peko and Kazuichi come at Mai from both sides, slaughtering her. Rest in peace. Sophie searches for anyone who can get this collar off of her. Hook picks up looks neat and cool lying in various places. Monica looks for an easy out. Izue finds a belt of Pokeballs. We are seeing a whole lot of perishing over here. As Haruka knocks out Nightwing, Rantaro tries to kill Yuma, but Yuma retaliates and kills him instead. Sarah uses the title belt to hit Corey from behind, leaving him dazed. Seiko attacks Kyoko from behind, kills her. Leon challenges Maki and Hiro to an Illegal Ghost pancake eating competition. Maki eats the most pancakes, just like you do. The squad trains for these moments. We all remember when Junko won that pancake championship. Yeah. Maki, you're next. Get in there. Shinyan, however, stomps on Natsumi, Camilla, and Kazuichi with those moon shoes. Alice starts their boombox, and Hook, Masaru, and Monica gather around and start to dance. Alice has rigged the boombox to actually go boom though, and they get blown up. Those three unfortunate souls are gone. Oh well. Hina creates an air current, allowing Kai and herself to glide safely across the cliffs. Corey comes back to his senses. Mitarai uses the base of a cliff as a half pipe. Maki draws a demon summoning circle in the ground, for fun. Teto summons her persona, uses Zio, shocking Togami, leaving him dazed. Kazuha also fires an explosive round. I was gonna say, everyone has a tank. Don't forget about these tanks, yo. The blast catches Mitarai, Makoto, Chihiro, Tengen, Celeste, and Alice in the wake, and the tank is left as a pile of sticks and rocks in the aftermath. The Architect of Children Hiro grant him a Dendro Vision, rather, and Hiro would get a Dendro Vision, wouldn't he? Hiro would be blessed by the god of weed. Angie, Mondo, and Yoimiya have an Anything Goes pancake competition. Yoimiya eats a single pancake, murders the other two, and says, you know what? I think it's time for me to get on to the World Pancake Championship match. That is Miss Yoimiya. She's in there, yeah. Genocide Jack's looking particularly erratic today, and we now have the answer to everything. 42 competitors left. After this, Claire de Lune 4. Shuichi, Chisa, Munakata, Hifumi, Mai, Rantaro, Kyoko, Natsumi, Camilla, Kazuichi, Hook, Masaru, Monokid, Mitarai, Makoto, Chihiro, Tengen, Celeste, Alice, Angie, Mondo. We won't dilly and dally. We still have 42 people to get through. That being said, we have had large chunks every round, but that's gonna quiet down eventually. Unless we have, like, the Neon Openstein flip open, we might have other things happen. We'll see. We'll see. We'll go to the next round. We'll see what happens. Unless that was a ghost round, in which case we were about to end this a little bit faster than I thought. Was it a ghost round? I don't know. It might have been. We'll see soon, huh? Big Junko waves her. Finds a handgun. That is tiny. How's she gonna use it? She's probably like this. Like how I pull the trigger. Izuo tots out a Pokeball, Alchemist Snorlax, who flattens Jotaro. Sakura steals my soundboard. Wait, how? You won't get a chance to use it. Corey sets up his table for grabbing Yelan by the throat. Corey then chokeslams Yelan through a table. Well, say hi to sister for me. Sarah just found a fishy rod. She can catch all the fish. Hina is starving as usual. Sniffs out a massive stack of pancakes. Hiro is summoning massive vines and thorns around Sakura, bleeding her dry. Rest in peace to the tag team champion Peko. Steals Komaru's G-Ball, runs off with it. Dotori is dangling his rotting limbs around, fiddling with them. Nightwing waves her magic wand around, sending sparkles everywhere. Genocide Jack twitches uncontrollably. Teto finds a waffle. Really? She would. Shoma is thinking of plans to get out of here. Juzo finds a sword, shiny and sharp, a rather nice vine. Usami steals Hina's tank while she's asleep. You couldn't. You wouldn't. Usami, you already did it once, don't do it again. Oh, Crazy Uncle said you're not doing it again. Monica sets up their table for grabbing Maki in a headlock. Monica then RKOs Maki through a table. Didn't Sakura bring Hiro back from the dead? And part of me, in my mind, those dots just connected. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Usami's dead. And Maki got RKO through a table. Sophie and Komaru's finger shuts back, and they both blush just a wee bit. Archon Secret and Barbara grant her an Electrovision. Yuma runs his Yeet Ball back to the cornucopia for a big touchdown. Joe Mama Hendry, I believe in Joe Mama. Knocks out Genocide Jack and Juzo, death calls on both of them. Seiko refills her mop bucket in the river. The Great Gozu found a laser gun. Archon Secret and Maruka grant her a Pyro Vision. Togami puts his death car on Mukuro. Maki's back as a ghost. Well, Nekomaru has lost all of his hope, sees Vivia, and kills him in the name of the Despair. I do believe we had a ghost round because now Nekomaru is also in the Despair dimension, so who knows how many people we have left. Probably just a few as Komaru steals Pekko's G-Ball, runs off with it, Fat Togami wanders off, gets lost, never to be seen again. Kai gets cocky and dies for a stupid mistake. Tenka is back as a ghost as well. Mukuro, Sophie, Juzo, oh, I'm sorry. This is a majority vote. Mukuro, Sophie, Juzo, Teto, Leon, and Genocide Jack are all forced to play the majority game. Leon gets the most votes, you fiends. But unfortunately, he was a sacrifice. So everyone perishes aside from one player of Leon's choosing. Leon decides to save Sophie from death. Realma, surprisingly enough, this late in the game uses that climate change remote that you found earlier and changes it to spooky season. Kazuha visits the pumpkin patch outside of Yoko's items and misfortunes, grabs a modest pumpkin. Monika's unshaken by any of this. Leon is in the line for a pumpkin spice latte, and Taichi rather snaps out of. We are down another 26 now. How many died in the round before then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We lost 12. We had 40 something. Oh, we lost some more people. It's fine. Ace Eclair de Lune, 4. Jotaro, Yelan, Sakura, Maki, Usami, Vivia, Togami, Kai, Mukuro, Juzo, Teto, Genocide Jack. Well, it's, you know what, it's been a couple weeks since we have a ghost round, I think. We were overdue. And you know what, this round we got a bunch of ghosts, so we'll see how it all plays out. I believe we still, I don't know if we have Dottore the zombie either anymore. I think he might have gotten, no, he's still there. Sadness and pain. Tragic. That being said, we're going to round 4, and round 4 sees Komaru jumps into a big old pile of leaves. Unfortunately, the big old pile of leaves were covering a pit, and Komaru falls and it perishes. Sarah also finds a Dion open sign thanks to casting her rod into the river, Ruruka. And Monica jumps to the pile of leaves around the arena. Kazuha is carving their pumpkin. Monica prints out a bunch of invitations for a Halloween party. Maki misses being out of dinner. Izuyoi comes out with a Pokeball. Out comes Chimchar, who helps him start a campfire. Mitara is dead. Leona has been grabbed and zombified, and now we have to start paying attention to zombies, don't we? Nightwing and the Great Gozu are in a costume contest. Nightwing is a witch, same as every year, while the Great Gozu's a reaper, same as every year. Great Gozu slices Nightwing with his scythe, killing her, same as every year. Nekomaru feels his energy slowly being drained. Oh my gosh. Tengen plays with his incorporeal body. Barbara shakes Sophie's hand, but it was a prank. Barbara lightly shocks Sophie, leaving her dazed. Sophie then comes back to her senses. She was like, that's okay. I'm a personal assistant. I don't feel shock. Corey can't wait to kill again. Crazy Extra Large and Ruruka both unleash the power of their visions. Great Gozu was unfortunately caught in between the pyro and cryo attacks and is melted away. Shoma gets everyone together for a Thanksgiving feast. Shoma was in charge of the turkey. He's never cooked one in his life, so he wings it. Pekko, Yuma, Corey, Izuyoi, and Seiko die from severe food poisoning as Barbara is sick by a pet tiger of Ryoma's. Rest in peace to you. Joe Mama won't die like the others. Taichi accepts the title. Taichi gathers the power of Persona. Hina tops her pancakes with fruit. Leon's body continues to rot as he continues to move. Togami says, I don't know if you knew what time it was, but it is Togami. Actually, Togami, are you in the Retribution Rumble already? You're in the singles one. You're not in the tag team one. Well, get in there. Sure, why not? Get in there, Togami. You can be in both Rumbles. Why not? Welcome to the Tag Team Retribution Rumble. This time, Togami, I see you. We are stacking up this episode. I told you the odds are a little bit lighter. We're halfway through the season. As anything goes with these Rumble entrants. And Togami wants to make his mark. And just do what he does best and be Togami, and that's being the best in the world. Detsuko's been hot on Kazuha's trail for days now. Kazuha thinks he's gotten away, but Detsuko has finally deduced his location, delivered the final blow. Hiro causes blooms in the pond that Sophie and Crazy Ultra Large are fighting, and the blooms explode, killing them both. Monica sets down a trap, and Big Junko digs a massive hole in the ground. Hopefully no one falls in there. I mean, that is big old Junko right there with a big old hole. It takes it and throws some dirt somewhere. That brings us down to 13. I believe that was maybe half the field just now. After this, Claire de Lune 4. Komaru, Nightwing, the Great Gozu, Peko, Yuma, Kori, Izuyoi, Seiko, Barbara, Kazuha, Sophie, Crazy Yoko, extra large. 13 left. Next round we'll probably be checking everyone who's left. But for right now, we got, I think, 2 Ghosts, 2 Zambies, and Nekomaru in the Despair Dimension, so we're gonna see how it's gonna play out. Would you like to come along with me to see exactly what unfolds in the next round? It doesn't matter, you're already here, so you might as well come along for the ride. Let's get ready this far. Let's go. Oh, Joe. Dotori dangles his withered limbs around, fiddling with them. Big Junko finds herself face to face with Joe Hendry, shoots him dead with the gun. I guess she figured out how to fire the trigger. Sarah gets caught in one of Monika's traps. Stupid mistake. All she can do is hope to be freed. Togami knocks out Ruka in a fist fight. Puts a death collar on them. Shoma wonders if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Ryoma's pet tiger pounces him playfully. Monika hands out invitations to everyone to the costume party. It looks like a stray specter is giving tributes the powers of their costumes. Hiro comes dressed as a clown, not even a spooky one. They better be funny. Ruka comes dressed as a werewolf. They have the certain urge to howl at the moon. Hina dances her heart out on the dance floor, literally. Oh, unfortunate. Monika comes dressed as the big bad wolf, while Monika, her partner, Big Junko and Togami dressed as the 3 little piggies. The piggies don't have a fairy tale ending. Hey, boy, I believe they're dead. Maki and Tengen fly through the walls all spooky like. Taichi comes dressed as John Cena, holds up a rally towel saying never give up. Desuka comes dressed as a vampire, suddenly turns into a bat, flies around the party. Nekomaru somehow got an invitation but couldn't find a way there, still trapped in the Despair Dimension, and Leon starts to dance to Thriller. Interesting that this has come up more than once. We are down to your final 8. Ladies and gentlemen, it is one last Clear Loon for Joe Mama Hendry, Hina, Monika, Big Junko, and Togami. That is your final 8. Well, that's not your final 8, that's the 5 who died. We do have your final 8, though. Would you like to see them? I believe you should take a peek, because I think you might need to make some new picks. Hey, you know what they're called. Say it with me, they're your Saving Grace picks. Shoma's alive. Good for him, Shoma. Look at you getting out here. Alived and whatnot. Alived. Still living. Good for him. Don't Have the Player was brought back to life by Sakura, who he then killed. Will he carry on and win the whole game? Imagine. As we keep on keeping on, we see Sarah's still here. Surprisingly enough, one half the tag team champions could earn you guys a fan vote today. Leon, however, is a zombie. He'll have to, at this point, bite somebody, because right now, he's just a number for Dottore. As we keep on keeping on, we see Maki as a ghost. She'll have to possess somebody. As we keep on pressing forward, Monika is still alive. Miss Monika took out her own partner, dressed as a little piggy, and mauled them to shreds. Feasted upon them. As we keep on keeping on, Nekomaru's stuck in the Despair Dimension. There's not much he can do, except escape. Tengen is a ghost. He'll have to possess somebody as well. As we go on, Desahiko is alive, so keep him in mind. Anything for her could win for them. As we keep on keeping on, we still see Ruruka. She's a werewolf, and she is a seductive one. Okay, well, it is what it is. Taichi is alive, and Dottore is not really. He is actually a zombie, but hey, it is what it is. As we go on, we still see Ryoma, who caused all of this. We'll see how it unfolds. Ryoma is our last of the folks, and that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to say, make your saving grace picks known first, second, third. Make those calls right here, right now. I don't know who I want. Hopefully you make them and make them wisely. Make some wise decisions, you guys. I believe in you. I believe in you almost like I believe in Joe Henry. Almost. Let me also double check to make sure nobody got a rumble spot in between the ghost rounds. 1, 2. and 3. Nope, just those 3, which means we're good. We didn't get any rumble spots in the in-between. It is just Kibro, Monokid, Komaru, and Togami, which means we're ready to go on. For my picks, I gotta pick Taichi for first, because, you know, he's just as John Cena. I'm gonna take Hero for second, because it's hard to bet against the Mafia, and I'll take Monica, the redheaded one, for third, because she killed her partner, and that's how we win games. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 competitors, 1 goal, hearts beating, same pulse, determination, and perhaps even the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Final 8. It could end very quickly, because we could just see a tank used, because everyone's got one. Let's click next round and let's see. It does not end very quickly, but we do see a possession, so it will end even less quickly. Hero. Exception Shadow's Hero gains the power of Persona. Shoma and Sarah argue over what to come dressed as. Sarah gets so frustrated, she helps Shoma pull off the ultimate corpse costume by schmurdering him, while still caught in a trap. Dottore also dances to the Thriller. Do, do, again. Boom, boom, boom. Taichi summons his persona, uses Bufu, trapping Monica's feet in ice. Deshiko sobs quietly. Leon's body continues to decompose, even as he continues to move. Tengen has found the corpse of Hina, possesses it, now in control of Hina's body. Ruka sets the forest ablaze, catching Sarah, Taichi, and Monica in the flames. Those were 2 of my saving grace picks. Okay, Maki misses me off dinner, and Ryoma poofs in, dressed head to toe like a wizard. You're a wizard, Ryoma! I'm a what? I'm a what? Nakamaru's mauled by the roaming demons. He is now officially dead as well. We are within Final 5 territory. Let's see how that Final 5 plays out after this terrible turnabout 4. Shoma, Tengen, Sarah, Taichi, Monica, Nakamaru. 5 left. Ryoma, Ruruka, Desahiko, who's just crying, admittedly. We still have Hero, and we still have, somebody else, I guess. I guess Hina now. Yeah, Hina's now back in, so I guess that's our 5. Those are your final 5. Who is going to come out on top? Remember, if Hina wins, Tengen also wins. Will it be the poor, unfortunate souls controlling Hina? I'm not sure, but it's your final 5, and those 5 are all common we like to call. It's a full set, which means it's a full crisis of fate. Let's make it happen. Next round, C's. Let's go to the top and do it. C's, is that the end of the game? It's not quite the end of the game, but it is mighty close. No, it's it. Everyone's... Wait. Wait, oh no! He did it! Oh. Well, I'm afraid you know what this means. Ryoma shakes sparkles from the sleeves of his wizard robe onto Hero, transforming him into a sheep. Hina decides to put Hero out of his sheepy misery immediately. Leon dangles his rotting limbs around, fiddling with them. Desahiko tries to kill Ryoma, but Ryoma's wizard robe has carried him away to safety. Ruka doesn't know how to skateboard, but knows how to swing one around. Ryoma, Hina, and Desahiko are all caught in the wake of Ruka's path of destruction, which means she is the last one standing. However, Maki kills Ruka through ghastly means. Nobody's possessed, which means we go down to zombies, and there are 2 zombies, but 1 zombie has the additional point for turning someone into a zombie, and that means we have a zombie victory, and it is the one who died in the first round and came back a couple events later. It's Dottore. Oh, the comment section isn't gonna be safe at the end of this. It's a terrible turnabout for Hero, Ryoma, Hina, Desahiko, Ruruka. Yeah, this does sound like how Dottore want to win. Everyone dies in his wake. Nope, I mean, we should probably still give him the... Your winner. Everyone died. But someone is undead. Walking in, and you know what? For Tae Takemi, who is, oh my gosh, for Taichi the Time Lord, your winner is zombified Dottore. Yeah, Dottore won. Good for him. Clearly had, I guess, no technical victories because he died at the very beginning. He died immediately. Although I think, you know, turning someone to a zombie doesn't actually a kill, I guess, as an undead. Whoop-de-doo. Pull up the bracket. We have some hot doctors, and they are there. Taichi, Tai, and, well, he did win. So let's give him his props. Dottore with the W. Bring us back. Kazuha had 7k, Uzusami with 6, Ruka with 6, Shoma with 5, Monica with 4, Alice with 3, Hiro with 3, Shinyan with 3, Crazy Oak Extra Large, Izioi, Sarah, Yelan, Chisa, Great Gozu, and Yoimiya with 2, everyone else with 1 or none. That is curtains. That is our episode. Next week is Inferno. Tonight is nothing because I will probably, I'm at this point in time, I'm probably on the road. Yeah. I should definitely be on there. If I'm not, oh boy, am I running late? Anyway. Toodaloo Flight Crew, that is our episode. The doctors won. So to those who are Dottore Simps in the chat, or rather the comments, congratulations. You win the best way by technicality. Toodaloo Flight Crew, thank you for watching.